So Android Q was officially released a couple of days back, and this time I was a little bit surprised when I saw that it was written Android 10 instead of Android Q. So just keep on tapping the screen, and every time you tap the screen it will rotate the numeric digit 1, and in this way you can form the alphabet Q. And as soon as the Q is formed it will unlock a puzzle. So welcome to Lot of Tech once again, and let's have a look at some of the new features what Android Q has to offer. Let's start the video. So Android Q came with a little bit of surprise and disappointment because a very important feature called Face Unlock has been taken away from this final release. And if you remember, it was the first time I was beginning to enjoy Face Unlock, especially in Android Q Beta 5 because it was working really very well. Then it stopped working in Beta 6 and finally it has been taken away from this final release. So now if you are in the Smart Lock section, you won't find the option for Trusted Face, and neither you can search for this feature anywhere in the settings. Google is planning something new as far as Face ID is concerned, and I'll link one article in the description for more details. If you want, you can check that out. So one of the key feature of this update is gestures, and gestures were really never that smooth on any of the previous versions of Android, but this time Google has really polished this update a lot, and all those transitions and animations seem to be completely seamless and buttery smooth. A little bit of change has been made to the navigation system. So now if you are in one button navigation system, then single swiping up takes you to the app drawer, and if you just swipe up and hold, it will let you access all the recent applications. Earlier it was a two-step process, but if you are in two button navigation system, then single swipe up takes you to the recent apps, and swiping up again takes you to the app drawer. And if you want to reach app drawer directly, then you have to slowly swipe up. So that's the difference between two button and three button navigation system. Apart from that, you can also swap or toggle between the applications by sliding your finger left and right at the bottom of the screen. But when you are actually doing that, I observe some sort of a flickering or glitch when apps are actually loading on the screen. Don't know what's the reason for that. Do let me know in the comment section if you are facing this issue in your phone as well. With this update, Google introduced a new gesture, which is the back gesture. So now if you want to go back, you just have to slide your finger from left or right edge of your phone to the center of the screen, and in this way you can move back in any application, you can move back in any settings, or it will also take you back to the home screen. This gesture is actually proving a little bit inconvenient because there are many applications that have a hidden menu on left side, but now you won't be able to access that menu because whenever you will slide your finger from left to the center of the screen, instead of pulling out that menu, it will take you back. Google also introduced a sensitivity setting regarding this gesture in Android Q Beta 6. So now you can configure this gesture to be a little bit less sensitive, but I'm really not able to get hold of this feature. Another important highlight of this update is dark mode, and now you have been given a single switch in the notification panel using which you can switch between light and dark theme. Switching between the themes is completely seamless and almost instantaneous. Just make sure that all your system applications are set to system by default. Just in case you have manually selected any theme on any particular application, then you have to set them manually. Android Q also brings a little bit of customization settings, like now if you go into the developer options and then at the extreme bottom, so from here you can now change your accent color. Although all the accent colors are not that saturated as compared to other phones like OnePlus, but the option is still there, so now you can just theme your phone accordingly. A minor change has been made to camera application as well. So now the first option in the camera app is night sight. Earlier this night sight used to be there in the more tab, which was at the extreme right, and it was quite difficult to access this tab quickly. So kind of a much needed change, and it's a perfect position to actually locate the night sight feature. Another important highlight of this update is privacy. So now if you go in the privacy and then in permission manager, so from here you will get the idea what are all the applications that are accessing your telephone number, your SMS, your GPS information, your camera, your microphone, and many other things. While exploring the update, I actually entered the telephone section and I found that one of the music player application called Black Player EX was actually accessing my telephone number, and whenever I'm taking back the access of telephone number, the music player actually stopped. Another important feature that has been added in the privacy section is opt out of personalized ads. So for example, if you're searching for any items on Amazon and Flipkart, then you will notice that you start getting ads related to that items in web browser and in many other applications. So using this feature, you can actually disable all those kind of ads. Another new feature that has been added is called Pause app. So if you are using default Google Now launcher and you long press icons on the home screen as well as in the app drawer, then on the pop-up window you will find the icon for pausing the application. So when you will activate this feature, first of all the icon is going to turn gray or black and white, and you will stop getting any sort of notifications on that particular app. Then in order to reuse the application, you have to first of all unpause the app, and this feature is actually a part of digital well-being. So you can go in the digital well-being section and explore this feature and also set timers on all the applications that you have. A new feature has been added where now you can share your Wi-Fi connection using a QR code. So just go into your Wi-Fi settings and here you can generate a QR code after verifying it with your fingerprint or with the pattern lock. Show this to your friends and no need of typing long alphanumeric passwords. Apart from that, Google Play Store application has been completely re-revised. So first of all, dark theme is still not there, but you will find that the icon size have got a little bit bigger and they are more rounded. Overall, the look and feel of this application is more modern. Apart from that, your games and applications are displayed in green color. Then your movies are displayed in maroon, dark maroon I would say, and your books are displayed in blue. So this was all about Android Q, and apart from that you may find some minor changes here and there in the system UI, but these are kind of the major changes that are there in the Android Q. I hope you liked the video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like the video and do subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.